Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to show number 4 for the non-stop stadium tour. Now we're going to go to Anaheim, California. Welcome back, everybody, including my channel, AALS3179. Another Anaheim show, which is my hometown show. We're going to Stadium Championship Series North. Now they're in the southern area, which is SoCal style right there. It's funny because we broadcast earlier from Oakland. They were in Northern Cal, and now they're in Southern California, this time in Anaheim. Well, it's not the only southern area they go to, but we're going to get started. However, let's get it started right there for some Anaheim action. Pulling up the starting line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Mudbud and the Monster Energy Monster Truck. And now his opponent will be taking on Bugs Bunny Jr. in the Bad Company Monster Truck. This is going to be a two going at it, at it styles right there between Mudbud, Bugs Bunny Jr. And here we go, two guys going at it right there. Both trucks are looking solid decent right now between Mudbud and Bugs Bunny Jr. As Jr.'s trying to do the best he can. Here comes Mudbud. He's going to pull out the line right there. And that's a good jump right now. Now we're down to the final jump right there. Let's see, because Mudbud's taking the lead right now. Bugs Bunny Jr. is trying to hang in there. And it looks like Mudbud got the best of him, and it's too late for that. Your winner is going to be Mudbud is the winner in the Monster Energy Monster Truck. What a good race by these two guys out there. Let's go look at the replay right now for these two guys out there going at it. Not bad for the first start right there. I will give them that. These guys were looking solid, decent, stuff like that. There's no doubt about it. As you could tell that they had some great moments, everything like that. There's still no doubt about it from these two guys that are going at it right there. Congratulations to Mudbud as he advances to the next round. Pulling up the starting line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Melvin the Hamster in the Sriracha Monster Truck, and his opponent will be taking on Mojo in the Barefoot Monster Truck. This is going to be a good at it for the good two moments of the greatest. So far, Melvin had some good season early on, but I don't know how he faded, but Mojo looks like he's catching up really good. And they're going to get started right there. Mojo and Melvin. Both guys are going at it right there between a hamster versus a teddy bear. And it looks like Mojo is trying to hang in there. He's having a little trouble. It looks like Sriracha's taking the lead, but Sriracha breaks some more. Oh my goodness, so Sriracha has a lot of catching up to do. And oh, it looks like Melvin's having trouble right there. Down to the final turn, and it looks like Barefoot got the best of him. And your winner goes to Mojo in the Barefoot Monster Truck, knocking out Sriracha, and he advances to the next round. What a good race out there between those two guys out there. Let's go look at the problems so many errors have made. At first, Mojo had a trouble with his error when he was making that first jump because he braked a little too hard, and so for some reason he made a huge comeback. And the problem is Melvin had trouble right there when he turned that wall out there, but it looks like it messed him up, so it was too late for that. So it looks like your winner goes to Mojo and Barefoot. Pulling up the line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Blue in the Thunder Roars Monster Truck. He's getting ready to represent all the dinosaurs out there, even though he's driving a robotic dinosaur. And now his opponent will be taking on a longtime Megalodon driver, Sharp Eyes, who's the only longtime Megalodon driver, and he has multiple drivers around him and stuff. But here we go, Megalodon, Thunder Roars. Both guys are going to go at it right there. That looks like pretty decent right now for those two guys going at it between Thunder Roars and Megalodon. And Blue looks like he's taking the lead. And down to the final turn, it looks like Blue's taking the lead right there as Megalodon tried to do his best right there. And it's too late for Sharp Eyes. I think Blue got the best of it. And it looks like Blue got him. Megalodon nearly with the Hail Mary run, but it's too late for that. So your winner is Blue in Thunder Roars. Now let's go look at the replay right now. What a good race between those two guys out there. Now Blue already got it, the best of him. And so far, Sharp Eyes got the best of itself. But fortunately, it is not the way he wanted to do. But it is what it is. So it looks like your winner goes to Thunder Roars. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is our very last round 1 championship race. And here it is. That's Podium Crasher, Tyler the Cat, and his opponent, Don, and Game Over. And it looks like another driver that had faded around, he could still possibly make it to the playoffs. But it looks like he faded, all that stuff, which I'm talking about Tyler the Cat and Podium Crasher. Both trucks are really solid, decent right now. And it looks like Don, I'll give him that. Ever since he went to Game Over, he's making a big franchise and name for himself. And it looks like Podium Crasher is taking the lead. Down to the final turn, can Podium Crasher knock out Game Over? But we'll see. Podium Crasher got the best of him, and it looks like Game Over is trying to catch up. And to the touchline. Whoa! What a comeback! And it looks like Game Over got Podium Crasher by a second right there. I couldn't tell if it was a good, a really win right there. So let's go look at the replay. Look at this. Podium Crasher was taking the lead. Nearly got him close, but if you look at the final turn right there, barely. And ooh, I don't know, I can't tell, but I think Game Over is the winner. And wait a minute, Podium Crasher has already challenged the race. There looks like there's a challenge flag right now, and Team Podium Crasher has already challenged the race. So right now they're going to have to booth review right there because Team Podium Crasher has already challenged the race. So let's go see the close-up. I can't tell who's the winner right there. So let's go look at very exact, but a very extremely slow motion. This is the only good footage we had for extreme slow motion, and it looks like both trucks looking decent. I think Podium Crasher got it. Oh, it looks like Podium Crasher got him. Oh, I think that Podium Crasher got him. Yeah, I think it is. And it looks like the ruling on the field that Podium Crasher touched the line first, so Podium Crasher will advance. Oh, wow, okay, that's some crazy race out there I have ever seen in my life. What a great run by Game Over, and it looks like Podium Crasher had advances to the next round. Now we're going to go to the round 2 competition. This is Soldier Fortune taking on Monster Energy, then Captain's Curse taking on Barefoot, then Gravedigger taking on Thunder Roars, and Zombie will be taking on Podium Crasher. This is going to be the good round 2 competition right there, as we're going to see all these guys and gals get it out right there. Well, I think they're mostly guys, but I don't think we have a gals right there. But anyways, we're not going to get to that, so all that stuff. But anyways, so let's get started with round 2 with Mudbud and Monster Energy and his opponent, Rocky the Rottweiler. Soldier Fortune, these guys known each other for a very long time. They were in a group with them alongside with Shaster, Splineg, Jack the German Shepherd, and the rest of the other guys, you know, they were part of the group right there. So far, it looks like Rocky's trying to reverse it, trying to stay in the line right there, as that's what he's trying to do. And it looks like they're going to get ready to get started out there as the green light is lit, and here they go. It's a good race between Soldier Fortune and Monster Energy. It looks like Monster Energy is trying to get the best of him, and Soldier Fortune is trying to make a good comeback. And it looks like Soldier Fortune might be taking the lead. Into the final turn, Soldier Fortune is trying to hang in there. Here comes Monster Energy as both trucks are getting remaining, and it looks like it's too late for Monster Energy because Soldier Fortune got the best of him. And it looks like your racing winner goes to Rocky the Rottweiler, and I'm not so sure if the officials called it, but this is a really, really strange call right there from the officials. So far, no word just yet because I don't know, the word hasn't popped out. Let's go look at the replay. Oh, I think that's why he probably got a 5-second penalty. Oh no, that is not looking good for Rocky the Rottweiler. So ladies and gentlemen, I can't tell if it's a 5-second penalty or something, so we're not so sure. The officials have not called the decision just yet. So we're going to get back to the race, but we're going to wait until afterwards. They're going to try to result this out. So one weird controversial run. Anyway, so here comes Bugs Bunny in the Captain's Curse monster truck and his opponent Mojo in the Barefoot monster truck. It looks like Mojo's pretty decent out there. Now he's going to take out the legend himself, is Bugs Bunny, who started out driving monster trucks in the late 90s. As both trucks look like solid, decent race between Barefoot and Captain's Curse. Both guys are looking good, pretty solid, decent right there as they're going to get ready. And it looks like Captain's Curse is taking the lead right there. Now to the final run right there. Captain's Curse and Barefoot getting ready to get it on right there as we're going to go see right there into the final jump. And it looks like Barefoot got the best of him. And it looks like Mojo has already won the race, knocking out the legendary Bugs Bunny Captain's Curse. As we look at the replay right now, both trucks were really, you know, solid decents and stuff like that. Really not bad for Barefoot and Captain's Curse, even though Mojo had a great mentor, and that's Bugs Bunny himself. So he had great moments with this guy, you know, there's no doubt about it. Now pulling up the next lane, here comes Sanjay in the Gravedigger monster truck. This is considered like a hometown show for him, and his opponent will be taking on Blue in Thunder Roars. I talked to Sanjay earlier. I told him that, what is it like to be, you know, in Anaheim? It's like a hometown show to him. He said, you know what, man, it's really awesome, especially not just I get to be in Anaheim. You know, Anaheim's one of the fewest we can go to, but it's also considered my hometown show. And Blue is having trouble right now in that turn. Down to the final turn, and it looks like Gravedigger's going to get the best of it. But Thunder Roars better catch up because it looks like Gravedigger's getting it into the final turn, and Gravedigger, Thunder Roars is going to get there. Oh, what a comeback from Thunder Roars. I thought, oh my goodness, I thought Gravedigger was going to win for a second, but Thunder Roars got the best of him. Oh my. Let's go look at the replay right there. Look at this. Thunder Roars, when he made that turn, he just went on top of the backside of the, you know, right side tire and forced him to, you know, to slow it down. But for some reason, a huge comeback, so I'm not so sure how he does it. And now our final run of round 2 before we go to the semis. Tyler the Cat and Podium Crasher was lucky that, you know, they challenged the race. And now his opponent, Mr. Tibbles, in the zombie monster truck, the only zombie monster truck, you know, the only zombie driver, actually, you can say. You can say that, you know, it's funny because this is the only zombie truck and the only zombie driver we had. So Mr. Tibbles had to represent it, you know, everything that he's got right there. And it looks like Podium Crasher is going to get the best of him. Tyler's taking the win right there. And now to the final turn, looks like Tyler's going to get there. And here comes Zombie right there, through there. And it looks like, oh, Podium Crasher got to be careful right there. And it looks like, ooh, really little close right there. And your winner goes to the Podium Crasher, Tyler, as advances to the semifinals. As we look at the replay right now, what a good race out there between those two guys out there. Both guys were looking solid decents right there. Amazing run right there between Pony and Crasher and Zombie right there. And it looks like Pony and Crasher got the best of him. So your winner goes to Mr. Tibbles and Zombie as he advances going to the next round. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to the semifinals between Monster Energy, Barefoot, then Thunder Roars, and Pony and Crasher. These are the top 3 guys. Pony and Crasher could lead up to a comeback right there because nobody expect that, because it looks like Game Over could have come back right there. So anyways, we're going to get ready to get started right there because this is going to be a great match as from top to bottom as we're going to get ready to find out. Pulling up the semifinals, here comes Mudbud in the Monster Energy Monster Truck. He's seeing that he might go for the championship race, but to do that, he has to pass this guy, Mojo, in the Barefoot Monster Truck. As we're going to get ready to get started between those two guys, I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be a good matchup between Mojo and Mudbud as both guys are getting ready. Here it is, the race to the championship race. Both trucks are looking solid decent right now between Monster Energy and Barefoot. And it looks like, surprisingly, there's still, good races out there between those two guys out there. And it looks like Mojo's taking the lead down to the final turn. Mojo's trying there, and Mojo banged the wall, and Mudbud has flipped it over. Oh my. Now, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like Barefoot will advance because Monster Energy has already have a did not finish thing. So that means Monster Energy did not finish because he flipped it over. Let's go look at the replay right now between those two guys. What happened, Mojo banged the wall, and it was not really that he wanted to do. And Monster Energy has flipped the truck over, so that is not what, Mudbud wanted to do. Now who will meet Barefoot in the championship race? Will it be Blue in the Thunder Roars Monster Truck? And his opponent will be taking on Tyler in Pony and Crasher. Tyler's looking for a win right there. This could be his night right there to survive. But to do that, he has to pass Thunder Roars. So we're going to see what's going to happen. Here it is. Who's going to meet Barefoot to the championship race? Will it be Thunder Roars or Pony and Crasher? Both guys are looking good right there. Solid decence right now between Thunder Roars and Pony and Crasher. And it looks like there's not much been going on between those two guys right there. And it looks like Thunder Roars is taking the lead. Down to the championship race. Let's go see who's going to win this right there between Pony and Crasher, Thunder Roars. Pony and Crasher looks like got the best of him. Oh, and it looks like Pony and Crasher is going to the Monster Jam Championship race. What a good race between those two guys out there. What a good, awesome, amazing race, I'll be honest. Anyways, let's go look at the replay right now. That is some amazing run between Pony and Crasher and Thunder Roars. I thought Thunder Roars was going to win, but I did not expect that. It looks like Tyler's making a huge comeback. I'll give him that with the kid. And I'm not saying he got a 5-second penalty. I'm not so sure yet. I can't tell. But whatever it is, it happens. You can't do nothing about it. And ladies and gentlemen, I am told by the officials that Pony and Crasher has a little bit of mechanical issues, which makes Thunder Roars will have to take over. Unfortunately, I know we were all disappointed. I thought Pony Crasher was going to make it, but for some reason, I don't know how or why, but Pony and Crasher had a little bit of electrical problems, so he has to go backstage, and I know it's a bad, horrible timing for Pony and Crasher. And now we're going to go to the championship race between Blue and Thunder Roars, and his opponent will be taking on Mojo in the Barefoot Monster Truck. I just hate that every time whenever you have the truck, you have the opportunity to make them perform, but for some reason, somehow, when everything goes bad, that's when you have to go backstage. I hate it when this happens, but you can't do nothing about it. That's how it is, and that's how life works and stuff, but that's how it is. And it looks like Mojo's taking the lead right now. Thunder Roars is trying to oh, and there's a 5-second penalty on Thunder Roars, and it looks like it's going to be an easy win for Mojo and Barefoot. Mojo is now going to win because Thunder Roars has got a 5-second penalty. Your racing winner goes to Mojo in the Barefoot Monster Truck. Congratulations to him. Now let's go look at the replay right now for Mojo in Barefoot. What a good run right there. But Blue and Thunder Roars, look what happened to Blue. He already got a 5-second penalty, which makes it's a 5-second penalty, so that means he's too late. He went outside the wine line, so you can't do nothing about it. So ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Mojo in the Barefoot Monster Truck for winning the race. Now we're going to go to the official Monster Jam MJNDaC charaters 2-wheel skills competition. Let's see how these guys are going to go at it. I'm hoping Mojo can go for 3 straights in a row if he can try to go to take the clean sweep competition. I'm not so sure how it's going to go or who's going to win, but we're going to find out and what's going to happen out there. But we'll see. You never know what's going to happen between those guys and gals out there as they're going to get ready to get it on right there. Now pulling up the starting line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Sharp Eyes in the Megalodon Monster Truck. Let's see what he's going to do right there for the 2-wheel skills here in my hometown city in Anaheim, California. Sharp Eyes is being ready, and it's funny because he's a black tip shark, not a gray white shark. And a lot of people is going to ask, why is Rafita Dove the one who drives Black Pearl not in Megalodon? I'm not so sure why, but you know, me and my brothers, we made the decision, so, you know, it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. And there it is. Sharp Eyes is getting ready to go jump right there, and he's going to go on top. Not bad with the perfect wheelie. He has one more hit to go. Now, I asked Sharp Eyes a while ago, I told him that, you know, it's been a while you've been in the World Finals, so, and right now it's been of a struggle for you this season. What do you think? He says, you know, there's a lot of tough guys out there, especially, you know, he likes Blue, but Blue is a very, very heck of a rookie, you know, all that stuff, so we'll see how he does and everything, so yeah. And it looks like Sharp Eye's gonna go jump right there, and he's gonna go up right there, and not bad. Okay, I will give him that. Well, yeah, eventually, you know, it happens, but that's a good run right there by Sharp Eyes in Megalodon. You know, I will give him that. Let's go look at the replay right now for Sharp Eyes in the Megalodon monster truck. Perfect jump right there. I like the part how he started out with the jump right there, making sure it's going for the wheelie. Pretty sure not that bad right here. And I like the part the second hit, he did similar the same way. You know, he did the wheelie. He'll be getting a score. That's a good thing. So even though he's going to sit in the hot seat, unless there's other, you know, drivers that did better than him. So we'll see how it is. And now we're just waiting for the scores right now to see what's going to happen right now for Sharp Eyes in Megalodon. So far, we're just not yet by told. And now I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just going to wait to see how it happens. And we're going to see how it does. And there it is, 2.080. Well, it's a score for now. At least it's still a decent score. I will give him that. Pretty decent. So that's how it is for now. So it's a really good, decent score for Sharp Eyes in Megalodon. So anyways, after we're done with Megalodon, we are going to officially now go to the next competition. Coming next is Melvin the Hamster in Sriracha. Now, when we were in Oakland earlier, he won a racing competition. I will never forget that. But the thing is that when we're in Northern Cal, he was dominating as well as Tyler, but for some reason, well, Tyler looks like he's starting to come back up, but Melvin, for some reason, I don't know what happened to him. I asked Melvin earlier, and he said to me, you know what, it's been hard right now. We don't know how it happened, but our mission is to, you know, we're going to try to get back in the game right now. That's our main goal and stuff. And it looks like he's going to reverse it right there, and he's going to try to do the wheelie, but with that ramp, I don't think so. It didn't work, so he still got one more hit to go, but it's still not enough. Anyway, so representing this product known as the Sriracha product, which I tried it before, wasn't that bad. And this is the only truck that he's been driving so far. He has never drove another truck, you know, as a return of Sriracha. And it looks like he's going to go on top right there. And I think what he's going to do is he's going to try to do the moonwalkie, the stompy, and he's going to do it. Oh, shoot. Only thing, he would have reversed it, but at the same time, I did saw the language of the truck because it would have flipped himself over. So that's why he had a reason why he had to gas it forward. So I don't blame him, but I don't think it's not going to be enough to take out Megalodon. But hey, it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. So yeah. Anyways, let's go look at the replay right now for Melvin. He I like this part how he tried to reverse the truck, and even though he was trying to do the wheelie, didn't work out well for the first one. The second hit did a little bit better, but fortunately, it didn't reverse it because, you know, it would have flipped the truck over. So that's why he could have just, you know, like reverse it forward at the same time, but I'm not so sure. Anyways, the score to be right now for Megalodon is 2.080. So we're just going to wait for the scores right now. So far, I am not yet told. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. But I don't know if it's going to be enough because the way he is and, you know, how he drives and stuff. So, and there it is, 1.005. Well, it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. That's how Melvin does. What a good run by Melvin. I will give him that. You know what? He did everything he can in his power to show what he's trying to do for his basics. But that's how it is and, you know, stuff like that. Speaking of that, here comes Bugs Bunny Jr. in the Bad Company. And now he's getting ready to rock and roll right here in Anaheim, California. Driving one of the trucks, you know, representing the real life driver, Mr. John Gordon himself. One of the great drivers, you know, still missing him in Monster Jam circuit, but maybe he'll come back. Not so sure when, but we'll see. And it looks like he's trying to maintain his distance right there. It looks like he's trying to, yeah, he's trying to do everything he can, you know, trying to maintain himself, do all that stuff. Doing a jump right there, and it looks like he's going to go right there with the perfect wheelie. Okay, that will give him a good one. I will give him that. That's a really good one. One more hit to go. Let's see if Bad Company can get in the game right there. If he can try to, you know, do else, or what is he going to try to do? I don't know how is he going to do it, or how, or what. But what I'm trying to see was, let's see if he's going to get in the game right there. I think he just stopped right there. He's trying to analyze the track right now, which is the perfect one. I guess he's going to hit the lock stack. Yeah, he is. But the good thing is not just he has to analyze it. The good thing, they have crew members, the crew chief, you know. The crew chief's telling him where to go, where to hit. Maybe that could help because, you know, they have two ways. They can analyze the track, or they have someone they can, you know, a crew chief can tell them, say, hey, like, go this way, that way, something like that. Upward a jump right there, and pretty decent run. I will give him that. That's pretty not bad. Not bad by Bugs Bunny Jr., you know. Jr. has already did everything he did, you know, all that stuff. And fun fact, he is Bugs Bunny the fourth. We have our Bugs Bunny, the one who's been driving for a long time, is Bugs Bunny the third. It all started because, you know, Bugs Bunny the third's grandfather, aka Bugs Bunny Jr.'s grandfather. You could say, well, actually, no, not father. Actually, his great-grandfather, because, yeah, because, you know, I got a little mixed up from the, you know, family. Bugs Bunny the first, it all started, and Bugs Bunny the second, then Bugs Bunny the third, who's in Captain's Curse, and now Bugs Bunny the fourth in Bad Company. Great stop for Junior, and we're going to see what happens. Anyways, the score to be right now is 2.080 from Megalodon, as we're going to get ready to look at the score. So far, not yet, but I'm told by the officials. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm told by the officials that the scores are in for Bugs Bunny Jr. in the Bad Company. And we're just going to wait it to pop out right there of the score. And there it is, 2.358. Okay, he is officially now taking the lead, which it makes sense because, you know, Junior already did a perfect wheelie. I will give him that. So, I mean, it's like a decent, you know, run. I don't know if it's like 50-50, but I'm not so sure yet. Speaking of that, here comes his hometown boy. It's Sanjay in the Gravedigger monster truck. I know he wished his best friend, buddy, the snake himself, Craig, was here. But sadly, Craig had to perform, you know, on another show. But, however, his family's here. Sanjay's family, his relatives, and everyone are watching, including his friends, his girlfriend, everyone. He's watching how he's doing right now. Sanjay looks like he's going to reverse the truck right there with the Gravedigger and to the jump. What the? Oh, careful, Sanjay. Ah, come on, buddy. With the little spinneroonie. No. Bad way to start with your hometown, and I know he did not want this, and I know he will be very, very, very upset. Man, Sanjay looks like he's so upset right now. I know this is not what he wanted. Well, the good thing is that we do have the backup fiberglass bodies. We'll replace that one. But, you know, sadly, his skills didn't work out well that he wanted to do. I know he's very upset right now. Not liking it so far. And it is what it is and stuff like that. So, you can't do nothing about it. So, fortunately, Bad Company has still remaining taking the lead right now. I know Sanjay did not like that. I don't blame him because I know you want to do something for your hometown show. But although he grew up outside of Los Angeles territory, this is considered like a hometown show to him. Although that he's not very happy with all the decisions has been made. But hey, it is what it is. I will give him that. You know, Sanjay did everything in his power to try to do his basics. But however, things can happen. You know, you can't do nothing about it. So that's how it is. Coming up the line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Don in the Game Over. That is Rigby's little brother, or little tall brother, you can say. The driver of Son of a Digger. Anyway, so Rigby's not having good start right now. He's having some terrible luck in Son of a Digger. I don't know what's going on or why, but I'm not so sure yet. But, you know, we already did broadcast yesterday on our, you know, our El Paso show. He did some moments okay, but some did not went well. But let's see how his little brother can do it, even though Don is ready to rockin' and rollin'. And looks like he's going to try to hit that racing ramp. And he's going to go on top right there. And he's going to go for a perfect wheelie. And, oh man, I hate when that happens. I hate when it kicks back and then lands you back on all four tires. But because you want to do a perfect wheelie stance. But it's not his fault, you know, it happens. You know, gravity, always be gravity. So far, one more hit to go by Don in Game Over. Let's see what he's going to try to get in the game right there, as he's going to try to do his best out there. Don is going to get ready to get started right there. And looks like he's going to go on top of the ramp. Can he try to do a perfect skill? Yes, he's going to try this time. Come on, Don, you can do it. Oh, no. Well, not much as he tried, but you know, it is what it is for Game Over. But still, you know, representing this one YouTuber called Kevin Taliban, who made this truck down in the UK, and now we're glad to see Game Over here in the Nickelodeon Disney Cartoon Network. Now let's go look at the replay right now. Here's the little bit of good moments what Don tried, but it wasn't really the best at all, like I say, because, you know, the first hit was, he could have done a perfect wheelie, but the truck kicks back. The second one could have, but fortunately, you know, the ramp and all the stuff is in the way, so that's how it is. So you can't do nothing about it. So once it happens, it happens. So anyways, the score to be right now is Bugs Bunny Jr. is 2.358 from Bad Company. And now we're going to look at the scores right now. So far I'm told by the officials right now that the scores are now officially in. We're just waiting to pop it out. It's probably not going to be that much, but I don't see anything happening. But maybe, you never know. It is how it is. Oh, what? 2.405. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we officially now have it taken the lead. That Don has officially now taken the lead. Well, it looks like Don has taken the lead right now, but I'm surprised, so that's how it is. Speaking of Bugs Bunny Jr., here comes his papa, Bugs Bunny in Captain's Curse, the two-time World Finals Freestyle Champion. And fun fact is, his very first freestyle champion was under the crew chief of one of my brothers. And, you know, it was really good to see, you know, not myself, I won a ring with El Toro Loco. My other brother won with Gravedigger, and my brother won with Captain's Curse. Right now, my other brother is now the crew chief of Blue and Thunder Roars, which we're going to see Thunder Roars in just a few moments. So, yeah, it's kind of funny right now, you know, seeing that. Anyways, Bugs Bunny's going to try to do the reverse hit like his traditional. That's his traditional, like he always hits reverse stuff because, you know, he wants to perform all the fans out there. He may be like he may be a very old, you know, character. He may be like an old person in his old age, but he still has a lot of juice in him. I don't know how long he's going to be with us. He might be with us for a while. And Bugs Bunny looks like, oh no, it looks like the tie rods are officially now damaged. Is going to force the truck to shut down. And that means Bugs Bunny is officially now will never be getting a score. He wanted redemption for his little baby boy, but problem is that those both tie rods got damaged. I like the part how he's trying to keep it smoother, you know, like, you know, he's trying to make sure that his tire stayed on the A-pack on the back side of it, you know, because he wants to hit his backside. Once he hit it, look what happened. He did a perfect, I will give him that. That was a really awesome what he did, but the tie rods, those rods, oh my goodness, they're going to do some fixing on that stuff. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Game Over is officially now still remaining, taking the lead right now. I know Bugs Bunny's not liking it, but, you know, it happens. You know, once the trucks break, they can't continue because safety is our #1 priority, and that's how the officials do it. So it was a good call by the officials, like very great call. You know, they have to shut it down for a good reason because safety is their #1 priority because, you know, all that stuff. So that's how it is. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, the one and only driver of Zombie, Mr. Tibbles in Zombie. And, you know, we didn't show this right now, but he was going around just like Bari Musaro, how he does, you know, the zombie arms. That's how Mr. Tibbles is, showing the zombie arms in front of all these fans out there. And it looks like Zombie's going to get ready to get started right there. And it looks like he's lining up, and the jump goes in. There we go for Mr. Tibbles in Zombie. And looks like he's going to jump, and not as much, but still, he still got one more hit to go. But let's see what he's going to try to do right there. I like how the music goes, you know, Thriller by Michael Jackson, you know, and something like that. So it's funny how they use that because of the zombie dance party and stuff. And it looks like Zombie's going to go jump right there. And Mr. Tibbles, careful. Oh, no, that's not what he wanted. Not the way what he wanted to do, but still, it looks like they're going to have to repair more stuff. Hey, but at least if the zombie arm comes off, they're going to have to, like, give this one to a fan. You know, a fan needs one for a souvenir if they want to because, you know, they got a lot of backup bodies. Not bad for Mr. Tibbles and Zombie. You know, he's pretty much decent run. I will give him that, you know. Still no doubt about it, but, you know, all that stuff, but doing everything he can out there. But that was a really good run. I will give him that. So, although that the problem is when he hit that side of the ramp, it flipped the truck over. He could have saved it, but couldn't, you know. It's too late. So anyways, the score to be right now, 2.405 from Don and Game Over, as Don remaining in the hot seat right now. So far, no word yet by the officials. And now, ladies and gentlemen, told by the officials that the scores are in for Mr. Tibbles in the zombie monster truck. We're just waiting to pop it out, the scores, and we're going to see. And there it is, 2.349, which is not really the score that he wanted, but it is what it is. That's how the fans want it in Anaheim. So that's how Anaheim fans want it. So that's how it is. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Rocky the Rottweiler in the Soldier Fortune monster truck. Let's see what he's going to do right there for his run right there. Rocky's representing all the Rottweilers out there. One of the second world's most dangerous dogs. And it's funny because world's most dangerous dog behind the wheel. But in reality, Rocky's a really nice guy. You know, he's no stranger to everyone. He's always really nice. You know, he always have that funny talks, you know, with all the fans and everything. And, you know, that's how he does. So, you know, he did tell me that, you know, my favorite part is having some good moments, chatting with the fans, you know, everything and stuff. First hit wasn't that much, but he still got one more hit to go for Rocky the Rottweiler in the Soldier Fortune monster truck. One more hit to go. Let's see what he's going to try to do for it right there. as Rocky's going to get up. Looks like he's going to go to the ramp out there. And looks like he's going to be going right there. And I don't know what he's doing right now. Is he going to hit the lock stack? I'm assuming he's going to hit the lock stack. Yep, I think so. I'll put the lock stack right there for Rocky. And pretty decent run. I will give him that. That's a really good run. I will give him that. That's an amazing moment by Rocky the Rottweiler and Soldier Fortune, you know. He did really did everything he can out there to show, you know, his power, you know, all that stuff. But still, very proud how this guy does it. You know, I will give him that. So there's still no doubt about it for everything. Anyway, so let's go look at the replay right now for Rocky the Rottweiler in the Soldier Fortune. The first hit, it was okay. It wasn't that bad, you know, as much. So, you know, he did everything he can out there. And, you know, tried everything his best. And look at this. He did his perfect jump right there. And stuff like that. Not the way what he wanted to do, but still, it is what it is. But you can't do nothing. So that's how it is. Anyways, the score to be right now is 2.405 from Game Over Dawn, as we're going to get ready to look at the scores. So far, ladies and gentlemen, not told yet by the officials. And now, ladies and gentlemen, told by the officials that the scores are in for Rocky the Rottweiler in Soldier Fortune. We're just going to wait to get ready to pop it out. And we're going to see how it goes. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, 2.506. Well, and it looks like he's officially now taking the lead. I don't see anything like that about him taking the lead, but I'm not so sure. It's kind of a weird call, but hey, so that's how it is. So very proud for Rocky. You know, that's what he's trying to do. Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Mudbud in the Monster Energy monster truck. Let's see what Monster Energy is going to do right there for rocking and rolling out there. And it looks like he's going to get ready to go around right there. Mudbud is going to get it on right there. And fun fact is, you know what? He won 2 World Finals championships back-to-back, which is a freestyle, which he won Rockstar Energy. Let's see if we can do Monster Energy. And now we're debuting this pickup truck design of Monster Energy itself. So we're going to see. Looks like Mudbud's trying to, you know, keep his strength right there. You know, he's trying to, you know, maintain his thing. And let's see what the Labrador is going to do. The Black Lab is going to go jump right there. And not bad for the Labrador right here. He's really pretty decent out there. He has one more hit to go. Let's see what he's going to try to do if he can get back in the game. So far is that he's trying to maintain his distance. You know, there's no doubt about it. And it looks like he's going to go up right there from up there. And it looks like he's going to try to do a scale. Would he? Oh, no. Wait a minute. He's not going to do a moonwalk. He's going to go jump. All right, he's going to jump. Let's see how high he can go. Upward to jump right there. And not bad. Okay, that will be a good run. You know, I will give him that. Pretty decent run right there by Mudbud and Monster Energy. I will give him that, you know. There's still no doubt, but oh, looks like he damaged the tie rod. Oh, yeah, I did not see that. The turning rod. Actually, it's not a tie rod, it's a turning rod. Looks like he just, he just damaged it. You can saw it wobbles. That means that the crew members got a lot of things to do to get it fixed right there. Not bad for the Black Labrador right there. As the Lab, you know, he did everything he can out there to jump. That was a really good one right there. And he did good air, I will give him that, but it wasn't like a perfect 2-wheel skill, but it is. Only problem is that it gives too much pressure, forcing it, you know, the tie rod to get damaged. And now the score to be right now is 2.506 from Rocky the Rottweiler and Soldier Fortune, as we're going to get ready to start looking at the scores. So far, it's still a decent run for Mudbud and Monster Energy. I don't see anything happen, but now I'm told by the officials, ladies and gentlemen, that the scores are in, and we're just waiting to pop out the score, and there it is. 5.463. Well, he is officially now taking the lead, but I don't know what type of score they pick. Maybe because of the huge air. I will give him that, maybe, but I don't see it happening. How is he taking the lead? But you know, Anaheim fans won it, so I'm not gonna say it, but still, congrats to Mudbud. Now he's officially now taking the lead. Speaking of Mudbud, here comes Tyler the Cat and Podium Crasher. He's gonna do it for his wife, Kipper the Cat, and their kittens. And it's funny because last season ago, Tyler joined Monster Jam because of the love of his life, his fiance. And now they're officially now married because, you know, their kittens already, after their kittens are born. And now I told him, what is it like now that you're a father now and all that stuff? He says, you know what, it's really awesome, especially, you know, raising, you know, a bunch of kitties, you know, all that stuff. So me and Kipper has a lot of things to do. Although I'm very happy for Kipper, at least she could be a mother to the kittens, even though I want to be on the road, you know, doing all this stuff. But at the same time, I do miss my family a lot, so I can't say much. So it's like two-way things. Not bad for the first wheelie right there for Tyler, as he's trying his best, but I will give him that. You know, he's doing everything to keep a distance. He has one more hit to go. Let's see if Tyler can get in the game right there. I don't know how is he going to do it or what, but remember, it's up to whatever the fans wanted to see or how they're going to have to do. Here comes Tyler. Looks like he's going to keep his distance and stuff, and looks like he's going to do it. Up over the jump right there for Tyler, and looks like he's going to go out there and, okay, pretty decent, but I think the officials shut him down because I think he broke a tie rod. No, he didn't. I don't think so. He didn't broke the turning rod. I don't see it. They just told him to turn the wheels just to make sure. So, yeah, I think he's okay. Yeah, he's fine. Well, the first hit right there, it was he was trying to do a wheelie right there, but it's not really a good area to do that, especially because it's too short. Like, the distance from that to the containers is way too small, and you're not going to have that much. The second one, it was good, but even though it hits the landing ramp, but a good thing he didn't damage it. I'm really surprised he didn't damage the turning rod. Like, I'm extremely surprised. Now the score to be right now is 5.463 from Mudbud in Monster Energy, and now we're going to get ready to start looking at scores. So far, I'm not yet told by the officials. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting to pop out the scores. And there it is, 1.687. Well, it's not enough, but it was a really not good score that Tyler wanted to see. But can't do nothing about it. That's how it is and stuff. So, yeah, you know, it is what it is. Can't do nothing. Speaking of talking about my brothers, here's one of my brothers crew achieving this guy. Blue in Thunder Roars. Now, here comes Blue. Let's see what he's going to do. And it's funny, the T-Rex driving the mechanical body type T-Rex in the truck. Let's see how Thunder Roars can do it, because, you know, Blue's really heck of a driver. I will give him that. He's just barely in his rookie season, and he's still dominating. I will give him that, so we'll see how it does. Man, I love the sound of that truck, man. It sounds so aggressive. Like, it's really aggressive. I don't know how these guys can drive these type of trucks that sound really aggressive, but we'll see how it does. And I like how the music, you know, remix made. I think it was made for Monster Jam. I don't think it's an actual song, but I think it's like a remix version to Thunder Roars. And it looks like he's trying to, you know, make sure he's probably going to do a sky wheelie. Probably like that. Probably like a jump wheelie right there. And it looks like he's going to do it right there. To the jump right there. And pretty sure that's good. Okay, I will give him that. Not bad for Blue and Thunder Roars. So he has one more hit to go. One more hit to go for Thunder Roars. Let's see if he can try to get in his main team, his focus on. Trying to see what he's going to try to do to go for a win right there. And it looks like he's going to... Oh, is he going to try to do it or no? Wait, what's he doing? So far, I don't know what is he doing. I think he's trying to analyze the track. So, let's see. Because Blue is trying to see if he can try to go for one good win. So, Blue's wanted to see something. And it looks like going to a log stack right there. And... there, okay, that's not bad. I will give him that. Pretty sure that's really decent. I will give him that. So it was a really awesome run by Blue and Thunder Roars. You know, he did everything he can out there, and you know, all that stuff. So he tried his best. You know, I will give him that. That was a really awesome run by Thunder Roars. So there's still no doubt about it and all that stuff. So, anyways, let's go look at the replay right now for Thunder Roars. What a good run right there. I like the part how he keeps his jumpingness, everything like that, and you know what? No doubt about it for what he's been trying to do. And then the second hit, what he did was he hit the log stack, go on top the sky wheelie. But that was a really pretty decent run. I will give him that. Thunder Roars did everything he can, you know. I will give him that. There's still no doubt about it. But still, we're going to see what's going to happen. Anyways, the score to be right now for Monster Energy is 5.463 from Monster Energy. And now we're going to get ready to start look at the scores. So far, I'm not yet, ladies and gentlemen, told. And now, ladies and gentlemen, told yet now by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting to pop out the scores. We're just going to see how it pops out the scores. And there it is, 6.132. Thunder Roars has officially now taken the lead. And it looks like my brother did give him some good advices. And now Thunder Roars will be getting a good amount of numbers for his score. That's a really good, decent score. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Mojo in the Barefoot Monster Truck. And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is our very last of the two-wheel skills competition before we go to halftime. Then we're going to go to a lot of people's been waiting for, Monster Jam freestyle competition. And now Mojo looks like he's getting ready to rocking and rolling right here with Barefoot. It's great to see Barefoot back, ladies and gentlemen. And you know, it's been a long time we've seen Barefoot in nickelodeon Cartoon Network. We know it was the original red version, and now it, whoa, oh, come on, Mojo, save it, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, he has one more hit to go, but I'm gonna look forward to see how Mojo's gonna do it, because that is something I would love to see about Mojo and see what he's gonna try to get in the game right there. So far, he has one more hit to go. Let's see if he can try to get in the game out there, and he's not gonna give it up for everything. He's trying to do his best right there. He has one more hit to go. The first one was awesome, but this can be a threat to Thunder Roar's Blue, who I know Blue's going to chew his nails right now because this he better hope is not good, or otherwise Mojo better hope it's a good score. Now, we haven't seen the red version in a long time, but this black version is really amazing. Hands down, cleanest body ever seen. Going on top right there, and come on. Yes, okay, he's still okay, but I don't know if it's gonna, I don't think it was a good one, but the first one was pure dominance. I will give him that. Anyway, so the score to be, I mean, not the score. We're gonna look at the replay right now for Mojo and Barefoot. Pretty good run. I'll give him that. You know what? He did everything he can out there. I like the part he wheelie it up, and he just saved the truck. That's really awesome. And then the second one really went on top, up there to the sky wheelie right here in Anaheim. And I know these Anaheim fans loving it so far. I really don't never doubt on how Anaheim feels. Anyway, 6.132 is a score to beat from Thunder Roars. And now the score for Barefoot's coming up. And now we're not told yet by the officials. And this is going to be a tough phrase. I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just going to pop out the scores. This is going to be a really strong opinion from the fans. 7.132, ladies and gentlemen, Mojo has officially now won the two-wheel skills. I thought it was going to be a decent run, but I didn't expect that's going to be it. So he did pull out a wow factor. What a way to start. And now we're going to go to halftime. We'll be back to Anaheim, California in just a few moments. And now we're going to go start, ladies and gentlemen, our results. Now we're going to go back to earlier Stadium Championship Series South in Atlanta, Georgia, the first time here during Atlanta Speedway. So we already saw the whole results. You know, Ethan won racing, Morty two-wheel skills, freestyle grew in Scorcher, and also Ethan won the overall event champion. Well, it was a pretty decent run, you know, all that stuff from all these guys out there, but, you know, all that stuff. However, the only thing I was concerned, you know, that earlier show because of Summer and Drew. Also, by the way, everybody, just to let you guys know that Summer will be out of action, same as Drew, so they're going to have substitutions for now. Because, you know, Summer's having a little bit of a shoulder problem. Meanwhile, Drew's neck problem. So everyone's fine. They're all fine. They'll be back. It doesn't mean that their career's ending or something. So Summer and Drew will be back. They'll be back for a while. So they're just going to take a break right now. Meanwhile, I know Ethan would have took breaks, but I'd rather have him continue, but I'm not so sure. It's up to him, but he'll probably be back just for a while, but still. Even the thing is that I'm surprised that he's now taking the lead. I know Mavis Dracula is very upset right now that she already lost her place, and she went way third place after from first place to third place, so Mavis already had bad scores, having terrible luck right now so far. Now remember, she has a few more shows to go if she can try to stay undefeated, because remember, she and Tank are the only two drivers are still remaining undefeated for their stadium tours. If it's over, then that's it. It's over. The streak is over. So Mavis got to better put herself on the updates right there. But it is what it is. You know, you can't do nothing about it. So that's how it is. So yeah, you know, everything. So, I mean, it was a good show. I'll be honest. Like I say, it was a heck of a big track, I'll say. Some little bit of old school stuff, not really too much. People say they promised it was going to be more old school, that the fans see it, but still, we'll give it a little bit of all that stuff. Anyways, we're going to go to Arena Series number 1 in New York City, New York at Madison Square Garden. Oh my goodness, Jerry Lyon has officially now won skills. Freestyle went overall event. So although racing, he did lost the semifinals to Kitty Catswell, but however, he did rock and roll in his overall event. Although Larry didn't have well on his skills or his freestyle ended badly, even though for a one hit and then got damaged and then he had no score. So that was going to cost him. But still, the Larry and Jerry, the brothers, you know, congrats to them. I'm pretty sure both of their parents are very happy right now. The twins, Jerry and Larry, you know, that's why they call it Troublemaker or Double Trouble, you know. And it's funny because they both have trouble on both of the names of the truck, you know, all that stuff. But even though Jerry Lyon has advances a little bit more, Larry Lyon still, you know, still in the decent, still in the number. But Kitty Cats will still remaining taking the lead in that tour right now, so you can't do nothing about it. And, you know, they still got a lot of work to do. They still got a few more shows. They can still work it out. But remember, they still got a long way to go. If one of those, you know, either one of those Lion twins are going to make it to the World Finals, or possibly both of them, they can both make it to the biggest event of the year. That's what they wanted to do, because, you know, the biggest event is coming up from the other side sooner. So they got to get ready to get back in the game right there. So there's still no doubt about it. You know, it's still got a long way to work. You just got to make sure, you know, what you're doing and stuff like that. However, you know, the twins, they got to play the game right there. And now we're going to go to another arena tour, arena series number 4. Racing winner goes to Reggie and Rampage. Penny Fitzgerald won 2-wheel skills. Freestyle Reggie and Rampage, and overall event goes to Reggie. Well, Reggie made it to 5th place in skills competition. Penny was nowhere near. She lost the first round, and freestyle didn't work out for her, but still, congrats to Reggie. Right now, he could still catch up because remember, Jack is having a little struggles right now. If he stills remain, because remember, Jack could come back, because I'm not doubting Jack is not gonna have a struggle in him. He's still gonna put up a fight to win his arena tour. So this is gonna be a neck and neck between Reggie and Jack. But the only person that did not, I'm surprised now it's starting to having a little trouble right now, is Darwin. So Darwin Watterson and playing crazy, he's having a little trouble right now. I don't know what is going on with him. He's having some struggles out there on that track. He's pretty dominant, although he's still in 3rd place, but his 3rd place in jeopardy because it could take over by, his brother's wife, aka his sister-in-law, Penny Fitzgerald, because Penny could take over that place and forcing Darwin to, fade it down. I'm not so sure how it's going to work or how's he going to do it. But like I say, it's up to what the fans wanted to see and stuff. But like I say, I don't know how it's going to happen or how is he going to do it or something. But remember, this is up to what the fans wanted to see and stuff. So that's what I'm trying to I'm trying to memorize or puzzle the piece right there for Darwin. But still, congrats to Reggie. Reggie's a heck of a seasoned guy. He could possibly make it to the World Finals, the biggest event behind the wheel of Rampage, because, it's been a long time we have seen Rampage. Well, Rampage was a well-known truck in the early days from the 90s and the 2000s. It was like a well-known talk truck, but, glad to see the truck in the big leagues. But, it's just really, really heck of it. But still, it's still a neck and neck between Jack the German Shepherd, Max D, and Reggie and Rampage. So I don't know how it's going to work or how it's going to be like that, but remember, the question is, can possibly one of those guys win the tour, but one of them can still go to the playoffs if they have to win the playoffs to get to the biggest event, because remember, the biggest event is coming up. And now we're going to go to our very last arena tour before we get to freestyle. We're going to go to arena series number 3. It's Knuckles the Echidna. Max D wins racing. Craig and Patriot won skills. And freestyle goes to Rouge the Bat. And Rouge got the overall event. Now, Rouge went to the championship race but lost to her husband. She made it to 3rd place, but fortunately unsuccessful with the skills. But, however, she did want to freestyle and became overall event. Rouge, okay, I'm going to be honest with Rouge the Bat. Not just like in the real life world, she's my favorite character from the Sonic franchise, but Rouge, I will be honest, she may do it for all the ladies, but the way her looks, do it for all the looks just for guys who wanted to vote for her. Although she's a married woman, but you know what? Rouge is a heck of a driver. She is a heck of a driver. There's no doubt about it. Few seasons ago, even when we started touring, she did okay, but there was times she was unsuccessful. There was times she did win playoffs, but unsuccessful to win a tour. But for some reason, new crew chief, new crew members, new people came into Rouge's life, and now the rules have just changed. She practiced and practiced and practiced with the Gravedigger body, with the, the adjust and everything. But I don't know how the heck she can just manage to get in the game right now. Although, she is going to root for all the ladies, doing it for all the ladies out there, just like my favorite female driver once said. However, she's going to do it for all the fans out there. Everyone's love and support, everything. And she's going to make sure that there's no way to treat a lady. That's what Rouge would say. Rouge is a heck of a driver. It's been, man, I can't believe how the heck she went from that to this now. Really, really amazing. So far is between her, Knuckles, and some of the other guys in this tour. But man, I cannot believe how she went from somewhat to okay, then not really looking good, then not good, but not really that bad, to this, man. I'm very happy for Rouge. This makes me feel happy for her, proud for what her accomplished. And we're looking forward to see. Maybe she might win her tour. I'm looking forward to see if she can make it to the World Finals. All right, Monster Jam fans, it looks like halftime has come to an end. Now the biggest question is this: can Mojo win then clean the entire competition? Can he win freestyle? If he does, he will go triple down or clean sweep the entire competition, because we know that Mojo won racing and he won the 2-wheel skills. Let's see freestyle, can it be? I got a feeling he's gonna do it, guys, so we're gonna go see what happens. Anyway, so let's get ready to get started for freestyle with Melvin the Hamster and the Sriracha. So let's see what he's going to do. His first jump of the freestyle, and his freestyle has just begun right now for Sriracha right there. And he's looking like he's rocking and rolling right there. You know what? He's pretty decent, not bad. You know, I will give him that for Melvin the Hamster out there. Melvin's going to do well right there to the jump out there. And it looks like, whoa, careful, Melvin. Melvin, I was going to call Mojo, but it's Melvin. Anyway, so I had a talk with Melvin the Hamster earlier about, you know, strategies and stuff. He says, you know what, my main focus on is trying to get in the game right there. I'm just trying to do the best I can out there to get on that track to tear it up. You know, that's what my main goal is. You know, maybe I could possibly go to the World Finals this year. Melvin has never been to a World Finals before, never experienced with the truck, but let's see if he can try to, maybe this time. But that's if he can try to make it out there. And it looks like he's going to go right there, up over to the jump right there, and oh man, that's a nasty crash. Well, it looks like he just lost the backside of the right tire, and it looks like his run will come to an end. That's a good run by Sriracha. I will give him that. You know what? He did everything he can trying to show it off and stuff. Now let's go look at the replay right now for Sriracha. Looking like he's rocking and rolling right there. I will give him that. You know what? Melvin did everything he can out there to show it off, you know, for all the fans right here in Anaheim. And that was a really, really heck of a run out there. So far, my favorite moment was he does a lot of jumping, a lot of this, a lot of that, everything, including all this stuff. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Now you're seeing it right now that he broke the right side of the tire on the backside. And it looks like we're going to see what happens. And now we're going to look at the replay. We're going to look at the scores right now, ladies and gentlemen, for the scores for Melvin the Hamster in Sriracha. And now we're just waiting to see what's the score right there. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm told by the officials that the scores are in for Melvin the Hamster in Sriracha. And there it is, 2.030 for Melvin the Hamster in Sriracha. That was a really good run right there for Sriracha. He did everything he can out there to show it off. Very proud for what he has done, but he will be officially now taking the lead as of now right there. Pulling up the starting line, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Bugs Bunny Jr. in bad company. Let's see if Jr. does well, although two-wheel skills earlier didn't work out for him because he nearly could have won it. But let's see if freestyle will work. I got a feeling freestyle could work this time. And now Jr. is getting ready to get started, and his freestyle moment has started right now for Bugs Bunny Jr. in bad company. What a good start right there for his run out there as he's trying to get in the game right there, including all that stuff right there. Not bad. I told him, what is it like to be now that you have mom and pops are now in the, you know, in the brand still driving, and you join. He's like, it's really awesome seeing mom and dad driving. I wish we could see more mom, but maybe next season, hopefully. But right now, I can see spend time with mom and dad. And it looks like he's spending time with his dad. We know Bugs Bunny Jr.'s girlfriend's watching. She's in the backstage watching, you know, her boyfriend on that track right there. And it looks like he's going to try to get it up right there and perfectly jump right there. That's a really good one right there. That's what I'm talking about, you know. He's really heck of a, you know, a ride right there. 45 seconds to go for Bugs Bunny Jr. in bad company. And it looks like he's going to get out there to the jump right there. That is what I'm talking about as he's going to do it out there. He has one more hit to go not one more hit. He has a few more hits to go, under 30 seconds right now. And it looks like his freestyles look like he's way doing a lot better. He's going fast, this kid. Up over the cars right there. Not bad right there. And that's the only obstacles. I'm surprised we only have the cars right there. And it looks like under 20 seconds, well, going to be 15 seconds, he's going to go right there with a backflip, and he's going to rock it and roll it right there. Perfect backflip I would like to see right there for bad company right there. Pretty not bad. It looks like he's only struggles right now. The only thing he can do right now is donuts, so which he's going to do right now. And he's going to cyclone it time. Cyclone time. Cyclone time. Not bad right there for my hometown city, and everybody's loving it right there for Bugs Bunny and bad company. You know, Bugs Bunny Jr. has already did everything he can. His outstanding run right there, and it's pretty smoother right there. Let's go look at the replay right now. I'm very proud of what Junior has accomplished, you know, trying to get in the game out there, not giving up, you know, he's just trying to, you know, forceful, play the game out there, doing everything as can, and his domination, and that's what I'm very proud for Junior. You know, he accomplished his goal, accomplished his dream, never trying to give it up, and he's just going to pull it up and get in the game out there, and that's how Bugs Bunny Jr. is. I got a feeling it might be a better score than Sriracha. Well, Melvin the Hamster better hope a bad score, but better hope because, you know, it's not going to happen. So anyways, score to be right now, for Melvin the score for now to beat is going to be 2.030 from Melvin the Hamster in Sriracha. As we're going to go look at the scores right there for Bugs Bunny Jr. in in Bad Company. So far, we're going to wait for the scores, and now until by official, there it is, 4.563. That's a good score for now, but let's hope it stays that way. If it stays lower than that, he could possibly win. But remember, there's a lot of guys and gals can put up a big upset right there for all that stuff. So, Melvin the Hamster in Sriracha, well, congrats to him, but fortunately, Bugs Bunny Jr. will be sitting in the hot seat. Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Sharp Eyes in Megalodon. Sharp Eyes, aka the Black Tip Shark, and now he's getting ready. You know, it's funny because one of his favorites is Anaheim, and I told him, why do you like going to Anaheim so much? He says, the weather's beautiful, the sunny side, especially you see a lot of trees and amusement parks. Right by there's Disney World, one of the things that we help with accomplish right now. And I didn't know Mickey Mouse, our former driver, Blue Thunder, has his own park. Right. So anyways, his freestyle timing system has started right there here in Anaheim, and he looks like he's pretty decent right there. Megalodon better be careful. Looks like he's going to flip it over, and I'm surprised he didn't right there. Well, he has to slow down for a little bit, like chill. And I'm surprised. Look at that. I can see the hand signals from his crew tree saying chill, chill, chill. Don't go a little too far. Just be careful. Looks like Sharp Eyes is trying to play the game right now, and I am pretty sure he does have some sharp eyes in him. Like his eyes are really, really sharp. That that's why he's trying to look at it, all that stuff. So, and it looks like not bad jump. He's really pretty decent. I'll give him that. You know what? He's not like falling it down. He knows how to play rough with the fans. And it look like no, oh yeah, that's it. It's over. He got a little too excited. That's what happens when he gets a little too excited. But we could see he could possibly take out Bad Company, but he got a little too excited. Anyways, we're going to go look at the replay right now for Megalodon. What a rocking and rolling right there for Sharp Eyes and Megalodon. Really pretty solid, decent. I love that, how he does it. And that's how it is. And it looks like right there that he's really rocking and rolling right there. And that's how it is and stuff. And you know what? And looks like what happened was all that stuff, but still it is what it is. He's really, really pretty decent, and I will give him that. There's still no doubt about it. Anyways, the score to be right now is 4.563 from Bad Company's Bugs Bunny Jr. We're going to look at the scores right now. So far, I'm not told yet by the officials, and now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm told by the officials that the scores are in, and we're going to go see what's the score. And now, so far, decision has been made, and we're going to see how it is. And there it is, 3.284. I mean, it could have been a little bit bigger, but I don't see that much, kind of it. But it's still decent, Can't say much. And still, we'll see how it goes. So congrats to, Megalodon. Anyway, so coming next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes our veteran, Bugs Bunny. And Captain Spears wasn't even trying to beat his baby boy score. So far, his son is taking the lead right now with Bad Company as he still remains in the hot seat. And it's funny because Bugs Bunny Jr. is his sophomore season, and he has made it to the World Finals. And we'll see. He said he would like to go back to the World Finals this time in Zootopia. So far, Bugs Bunny is getting ready. Bugs Bunny Sr. is really decent. And there's the jump right there and the start of the matchup. Bugs Bunny looks like he's going to flip it over, and it looks like his moment is already come to an end. Well, it is what it is right there, so that's how he's trying to do. So it looks like there will be no score for Bugs Bunny. Let's go look at the error, what he did. So he just jumped it over. He forwarded the truck a little bit, and the backside forwarded too much. Yeah, he gassed it a little too much, forcing the truck to flip it over. So Bad Company will still remain taking the lead. It's been bad luck for Bugs Bunny. It's not what he wanted to do, but hey, it is what it is. You can't say anything about it. So that's how it is. So very proud of his accomplishment. I really, see how it does, but it's not the way what he wanted. But you know what? It is what it is. And all that stuff. So still, that's how it is and all that stuff. So yeah, it is what it is. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the world's most dangerous dog, aka Rocky the Rottweiler, in the Soldier Fortune monster truck. He was a former driver of Wolverine, and now he went to Soldier Fortune. I will never forget all the moments we had with Rocky. My favorite moment was when he won a race at the time before we had two wheels, when racing and freestyle was the only competition. That Rocky won at my imaginary hometown known as Crescent City with the Wolverine truck, and it was really awesome to see him winning, including he will never forget that. That was one of the memorable moments for Rocky, he will never forget. Anyway, so Rocky the Rottweiler and Soldier Fortune, rocking and rolling right there. He's trying to keep it a decent, you know, there's a lot of, you know, everything that he's trying, you know, to show it off to all the fans out there, rocking and rolling. So far, his minutes already bypassed. His freestyle's doing good right there, but let's see if he can still take out Bad Company's score, because remember, Bad Company is still having a decent with 4.563. But, however, we're going to see how Rocky's going to go do it, all this stuff. 45 seconds to go right there, and it looks like, oh, dang, he just crashed it. Yep. Well, it looks like he just bented the ball, bent it really badly on the backside of the left side of the tire, so it's going to cost him. So, unfortunately, that there will be, you know, no run for Rocky the Rottweiler and Soldier Fortune, but, however, he tried everything he can out there. He really did it all, what he can, what he had to do right there. So far, pretty decent runs, you know, I will give him that and everything like that. So far, you know, we're going to see what's going to happen for the scores, but I'm not so sure how the score is going to be. But we will see how Rocky the Rottweiler does everything in his you know, in his power. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, so looks like the score to be right now is 4.563 for Rocky the Rottweiler in to beat for Bugs Bunny in Bad Company. Yeah, Bugs Bunny Jr. in Bad Company. So Rocky the Rottweiler, let's see if it could be a bigger score. I'm not so sure yet, but I'm told by the officials that scores are in, and there it is, 3.400. Well, it's still not enough. Unfortunately, it's tried everything he can, but hey, it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it, so that's how it is. So right now, Bad Company will remain taking the lead right now. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Mr. Tibbles in the zombie monster truck. Let's see how Tibbles is going to rock it and rolling right there. So far, he's getting ready to play the game right there, as Tibbles is going to do his freestyle competition run right there. And it looks like he's going to get ready to get it up right there. And his start of freestyle has started right now for Mr. Tibbles in the zombie monster truck. So far, ladies and gentlemen, looks like Mr. Tibbles is doing everything he can. There's absolute bananas out there. He's rocking and rolling, like he's trying to, you know, keep it decent right there. Whoa, careful, Tibbles. You don't want to do everything, you know, you don't want to flip your truck over. Anyway, so I talked to Mr. Tibbles a while ago earlier. I forgot to mention that. Oh, looks like he crashed. And, oh, wait, no, wait. He saved it. He saved. Oh, my goodness. What a save. So it looks like he could try to get back up. And, yes, the officials are going to say, yes, he's going to get back up. Man, that's a crazy save out there. Anyways, I talked to Mr. Tibbles earlier. And, whoa, careful, Tibbles. Can he save it? No, not this time. So as I was mentioning, I talked to Tibbles earlier today about his zombie thing. You know, what's like the only driver to be zombie. He says, you know what, it's really awesome. You know, it's sad to see zombies have multiple drivers. Now we're down to one, but I'm glad I'm still representing, you know, waving the zombie arms to all the fans. That's who I am, and that's how my franchise is. Man, Mr. Tibbles already saved it. He saved it for the first time. I thought his freestyle comes to an end, but the officials did let him go, but the second one was not really a much, but hey, it is what it is. So I'm very happy for what he has accomplished. So that's how he is. Very happy for Mr. Tibbles. Well, looks like the bad news is, ladies and gentlemen, I want to let everyone know that Mr. Tibbles will not be eligible to make the score because he did not bypass his 1 minute run. It is what it is. I know he's very disappointed. It's really sad, but you know, can't do nothing. So Bugs Bunny Jr. still remaining taking the lead right now as we get ready to get started for more freestyle action. Speaking of freestyle, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the hometown boy, Sanjay in Grave Digger. Sanjay failed in racing, failed in two-wheel skills, and he said he's going to try to not to fail this time freestyle. Sanjay looks like he's driving very upset right now. The way he's driving looks like he's having a bad day. I know we get bad days, but you know, there's nothing you can do about it. You know what, things happen for a reason, so Sanjay wants to make sure he's going to keep his distance right there. Sanjay's going to get ready to get it up right there, and he's going to go jump right there. And it looks like really a smooth jump. I will give him that. Pretty smooth jump. Well, I don't think he's not in a bad mood, but even though he does understand, it happens, you know. Things can happen, you know. Everyone gets pissed. I know. Everyone gets upset, but things happen for a reason and stuff. You can't expect monster trucks can't stay like that. Sanjay looks like I thought he bent the bar, but not really, but still. Apologize for my twitching voice, but you know, ignore that. We're just gonna get back to the, you know, competition right there. And it looks like he's eligible to make the score right now. He's trying to see what he's gonna try to do to wow the fans out there, because he wants to put some wow factor moments, everything like that. And it looks like to the jump right there on the big ramp, not bad by the big boy right there for Sanjay. And the kid looks like he's trying to maintain his focus on it. Trying to see if he's trying to do it better. He's not, not trying to put up without a fight for everything he's trying to do. And I like the part he's trying to, be the best by showing off right there and perfectly jump right there. Not bad here in Anaheim in his hometown show. 26 seconds to go right there for Sanjay. Can Sanjay get in the game out there? He's trying to, not to lose it up right there, and he's trying to get in the game. Up over the big ramp right there. 15 seconds to go. Let's see, can he try to do his best right there? If he can pull some, at least a wow factor, that is something I wanted to see. That's something like the fans want to see. And it looks like to the jump right there, and not bad for the digger right there. Not a single scratch in the body, but it looks like Sanjay's going to try to do it, and I think his freestyle comes to an end. Not bad by Sanjay. It looks like he's going to wave it to all the fans right there. At least he didn't damage it, and he really, he really did rocking and rolling. Not a single damage on the truck right now. He didn't break nothing, and it looks like not bad for the grave digger. Now let's go look at the replay again. Not bad for grave digger right there for Sanjay. He's just getting it, pretty decent on his run right there. So far, trying to show it off out there, trying to get everything he can out there, trying to do what he wants to do, what's best right there. And it looks like we're going to see what happens and, all that stuff. Pretty good, decent jumps. Everything he can out there. That's an awesome run right there for Sanjay in the Gravedigger. And now the score to be right now is 4.563 from Bad Company's Bugs Bunny Jr. We're just going to wait for the scores right now. So far, not yet, I'm told by the officials. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm told by the officials that the scores are in. We're just waiting it to pop out the scores right now. And now we're going to go see what's going to happen. So far, we're going to go see what's going to happen for the scores. And there it is, 5-0-0-0. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, Gravedigger has officially now taken the lead, and it will be remaining in the hot seat right now. Congrats to Sanjay. I'm very proud for what this kid has accomplished. You know what? He's not giving up without a fight. Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Tyler the Cat and Podium Crasher. Let's see what he's going to try to do to get in the game out there. Podium Crasher looks like he's going to keep his distance right there, and looks like he's going to go show it off right there, right here in Monster Jam nickelodeon Cartoon Network. And it looks like he's going to go right there to maintain his distance right there. And he's going to go right there up to the jump. And his freestyle has just started right now. Not bad for, for Tyler, trying to represent his family out there. Although he loves driving trucks, he still misses, his fiance. He misses kittens, or actually his wife now. They're already married. His wife, his kittens. And looks like, oh, careful, Tyler. And Tyler, not the way you wanted to star? No, not the way you wanted to star. Well, it looks like he will not be eligible to make the score. Gravedigger will be eligible to stay in the hot seat. I know it's a really sad news for Tyler, but, Pony Crasher did everything he can out there. Let's go look at the replay right now for Tyler the Cat. What a good run right there. But he had some good moments, wow factors, everything, but it's not the way what he wants. But still, he tried everything in his power to try to, keep his distance, everything. Unfortunately, gravity got the best of him, and it forces to flip the truck over. It is not what he wanted to do, but it is what it is. Anyways, Gravedigger still taking the lead with the score of 5-0-0-0, as Sanjay still remaining in the hot seat as of right now. Let's see if he can try to stay in, possibly win this one. But remember, Mojo is hungry for a freestyle win. If Mojo wins this one, and it's over for Sanjay. Well, at least Sanjay did everything he can. He's still in the good spot right now, but he's still eligible to go to the playoffs. But we're going to see what's going to happen. Coming next, ladies and gentlemen, here comes Dawn in the Game Over. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I want to give some announcement news that Mudbud and Monster Energy will not be performing freestyle. I was told by the officials that the problem is that the truck could not continue because of during the skills competition, it had a faulty wire thing. They try to fix it up, but unfortunately it fails, so which makes Monster Energy will be out of the freestyle competition. And it's not, Mudbud wanted to do because, that's going to cost him some points. And, I know it's very upset. I know Mudbud's very, very upset right now that he can't continue with the freestyle because of the multi-wire thing from the bottom of the truck's not working well. So it is what it is. They tried everything. Our crew members worked as hard as they can, but they can't do it right now, and it's going to take a while. And it's going to take like almost the entire competition. So fixing trucks are not easy. Anyways, back to freestyle, ladies and gentlemen. Now Don in Game Over looks like he's eligible to make the score about right now because he bypasses 1 minute right there, and it looks like he's pretty decent right now. Let's see if he can try to take out Gravedigger out of the hot seat, because Sanjay's hungry for a freestyle win in his hometown city. Also, by the way, I forgot to mention, this is also Don's hometown city, because, they're in California City. So it's about not that far from Los Angeles. So that means that this is also considered Don's hometown city. And Don's going to get it out right there. Oh, careful, Don. Oh, no. Not the way what he wanted to do, but I'm very proud for what this guy has accomplished, but it is not the way what he wanted to see right there. Let's go look at the replay right now for Don and Game Over. I like the part how he really rocking and rolling right there, you know, try to do everything he can out there. So, you know, try to do everything. And he tried everything in his moments, try to run it up. Not the way what he wanted to do, but still, you know, he did everything he can out there. And the replay shows that he flipped it over, not the way he wanted, but still, it is what it is. So that's how he's done it. So how are you going to try to, you know, get back up on all 4 BKT tires? Anyway, so the score to be right now is 5-0-0 from Gravediggers. We're going to see how Sanjay and Gravedigger still remaining. And I'm told by the officials that the scores are in for Don and Game Over. Don is going to be hoping for a good score. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, 3.268. Well, it is what it is right now. You can't do nothing about it. So that's how it is. So it looks like Gravedigger is officially now still taking the lead. But we are down to the last 2 trucks. The question is, can Gravedigger win or can one of those guys do it? And here's another one. Sanjay better be careful because he's also good at freestyle too. It's Blue in the Thunder Roar's monster truck. And it looks like Blue is going to go right there and he's going to bicycle it or no? I'm surprised his timing system did not start. Or he's making hand signals that doesn't count, you know. Good thing because they have to do it really fast because otherwise they're going to think it is. But, you know, that stuff. Anyway, so the timing system already just started right there for Thunder Roar's. And it looks like he's going to go jump right there and, you know, play it around. Okay, not bad. I will give him that, you know, all that stuff. Thunder Roar's looks like he's rocking and rolling right there for his stain right there. And, you know, he's just doing the best he can out there, trying to show it off to all the Monster Jam fans out there, trying to, you know, show it off right there. Oh, careful, Thunder Roar's. Oh, no. Oh, man, not the way what he wanted. And it looks like he will not be eligible to make the score, unfortunately. I don't think it's still not enough for, you know, to try to do an eligible to make the score. But I don't like how it happens when you flip the truck over and then even you didn't bypass your 1 minute, you're not eligible to make that score. It is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. So that's how it happens. You know, rules are the rules. You can't change it about it. So what a good run by Thunder Roar's. Blue, you know, he did everything he can out there trying to show it off. But unfortunately, the truck got the best of its own. And, you know, flip it over. Looks like the arm come off. So he's going to give one to a souvenir fan. And yes, it looks like Blue's going to give one to a fan right there for a souvenir. Anyways, Gravedigger still remaining taking the lead. We are down to the 1 more truck left. Sanjay is still crossing his fingers that he could possibly win his hometown show. I know his mom, his dad, his family, his aunts, uncles, grandparents, cousins, and his girlfriend. Everyone are here watching Sanjay. And Sanjay's still trying to hope for the best. Speaking of that, ladies and gentlemen, we got 1 more truck to go. Here comes Mojo in the Barefoot Monster Truck. Let's see if Mojo can go clean sweep the entire competition. But Sanjay could possibly lose to this guy. Mojo's getting ready to start his freestyle run, and there it is, his freestyle run. This will be our official last freestyle run of the night. So far, I like the bar how he's still trying to maintain his jumps right there. Pretty good, decent run, I will give him that. And looks like Mojo is doing the best he can, you know, trying to work it out right there. That's really awesome out there. So far, he's trying to, you know, maintain his jumps right there. And he's doing everything he can out there. And not bad by Mojo, you know, doing all the things that he's trying to do. Whoa, careful, Mojo. Oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I don't know if I was paying attention, if he did not bypass his 1 minute. Mojo did not want to end this so badly. Oh my goodness. I thought he was getting ready to clean his tire, clean sweep his competition. But it looks like this got the best of him and it's already come to an end right there. Man, that was some crazy run right there. We're looking to replay right now. That is some crazy run by Mojo in the Barefoot Monster Truck. And here's the problem. He just already went on top of the ramp. It floored it and crashed it and it forces to lose it. So ladies and gentlemen, I guess your winner of this tonight event goes to Sanjay and Gravedigger. Ladies and gentlemen, Sanjay and Gravedigger has officially now your winner freestyle. And I know he's crying tears of joy, hugging his family, hugging all his crew chiefs, and he's very happy right now. Man, I'm very happy for how this kid is still accomplished for everything he has come. And now everybody else has already come home with a smile on the face. And now your overall event champion goes to, no doubt, it's Mojo and Barefoot. Congratulations to him on his overall event champion in Anaheim, California. And now we're going to go look at the point standings, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, Mojo's taking the lead. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Mojo has officially now taken the lead in this tour right now. This is becoming the best day of his life. Sanjay's going second. Now Blue's going third. Well, Blue has to get back because remember, the good thing he still got on time. Otherwise, he's going to lose it, same as Dawn. Man, what a show we has accomplished, ladies and gentlemen. Everything was about to get real here in Anaheim, California. Man, so still, shout out to beammonsters and the creators of the mods. Whoever the creators of the mods, we want to give a shout out to you guys. We mentioned their names down in the description, down below. So we couldn't mention everyone, but we mentioned as much as the decent people we can. We apologize, we couldn't mention everyone. So we're not authorized for the trucks or the tracks. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, to hit the like, comment, share, subscribe on my channel, AALS, including Monster Jam MJNDaC, but the comment section is turned off. I'm AALS3179. Thank you guys for watching. We had a great moment, all these 4 stadium tours. Now we're going to go back to arenas as soon as possible because this is going to be it. Good night, everybody, from Anaheim, including good night elsewhere from Tampa, El Paso, and Atlanta.